And good evening, everyone. And you probably can't hear me, but you probably hear me now. Good evening, everyone. And welcome to another episode of Crid the Bed. So, as you can see, Ellie is feeling a little bit under the weather. So, please send her the best and warmest wishes. We hope she gets better super quickly. Hopefully, you can hear the music as well. Maybe I've knocked it out of the park first time, but I've probably fully jinxed myself. Welcome. Hello, everybody in chat. Hello, everybody in VODland when you see us on YouTube. And a big warm hello to all of my players. Hello, players.
Hi, Tim.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, it's the first time I've ever done
And
it.
everybody else.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, so we're back, and we're happy to carry on. So last episode, there was the big battle versus an actual legendary creature that I think we'll all agree was legendary this time around.
No.
Thank you so much, Tealtron, for subscribing at Tier 1. You have subscribed for 7 months, so thank you so much, Tealtron. Welcome.
Wow.
Hello
Thank
there. Yes, so we're just off the back of that big old battle where Thoven plane shifted or dimension door or something, teleported away anyway, far from your immediate reaches. Yeah, thumbs down, absolutely. And however, not before he ensorcelled poor old Jim Jamalajam, who died and then was reanimated by Thoven and his staff, and in turn then also took control of the undead bone dragon and commanded it to fly upwards, crashing through the ceiling and out into the moon sky. So you finished the battle. You quickly raced up past the big old flesh throne that's got Thopire's desiccated, ripped off flesh draped over it, like so many rug throws that you'd get from IKEA, over the back of the chair. I don't know, I'm focusing so much on this.
Wow.
And then you got onto the surface. And indeed, you saw Jim Jamalajan on board the Bone Dragon trying to fly back towards Onthalis. However, you managed to communicate with him, taunted him enough so that he changed direction and is now flying perpendicular to the surface rather than out into space. And that's pretty much where we'll join you now. So you're all level 15. You're feeling particularly powerful. I've let the players learn their new spells. They've rolled the new hit points. So we're ready to go. Pip the Powerful still has been translocated using that translocation spell that was very experimental that Parta found on Onthalis to get him here. So she's back down still on the world proper, while the four of you are up in the Grand Necropolis on Thopire, the moon orbiting the world. So over to you. What would you like to do?
Hashtag get this guy off my dragon is the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, should we want to see if, because he disappeared and ran off, because we nearly killed him, definitely. No, not Jim.
Okay. He teleported, but we don't have the tracking because we think he's teleported off the moon.
Yeah. So that means that he's probably not King of the Moon anymore, right?
True.
Should we find out if anybody still treats him as such, or do we want to focus on getting Jim to get down from there?
Get down, Jim.
Jim.
Question, Tim.
Answer, Annie.
Would we know if the under whoever's reign, is there like a special influence? I know that Claire's just asked it, like, do we check with people? I'm just saying, is that something that we would know?
The intricacies of how a god rules a world is not something that's ever really been recorded, so it wouldn't be common knowledge. It would be something you'd probably have to discover for yourselves.
Okay.
From the man in the keys that is in charge of security and giving us a tour immediately. He suggested that the last time when this current guy showed up, he just went in to have a chat with Thopire before he skinned alive. And they, I think, put up a little bit of a fight, but pretty much just were like, let's just let him have a chat, and then when we arrived, they were very lax. So it feels like a very hands-off kind of moon rule, like from our experience so far.
So why don't we become king and queen of?
Well, we were
kings
going to
and
make
queens.
Jim was meant to be king of the moon,
Jim.
which was the plan. So,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we can start with the extremely helpful. What was he? Was a
He was a monk.
monk. That makes more sense. Yeah, we can start with him to see if he has any answers for us, or again, try to get Jim down, or just let him orbit for a little while.
Yeah,
The
you
only
can't-
thing is whether we lose track of Jim or if Jim tries to fly into space again.
well, the moon's not that big, right?
We don't know. How far away is Jim?
He's up in the sky, flying so high.
But like distance-wise.
I mean, he had a direct line of sight, like directly out. So he went. He's not so much like distance far. He's not so much like far away from you as the crow flies across the land. He's very high in the sky. So at this point, he's probably gone up about, say, 700, 800 feet.
Sorry, are him and the dragon charmed, or
So,
like, are they? Do we know? And I just immediately forgot, or like,
I think he
are they under a spell?
I think he said that he's a different person, like he died and then he brought him back, and then so
just as
instead
something.
of being like Jim
Why
made
didn't you
from
roll-
whatever your bone daddy.
yeah, you can all roll for me if you want to an Arcana check to see if you can figure out the spell that was used to bring Jim back.
23.
Nice. Yeah, so with a 23, you'd know that Thoven cast through his staff, which is this sort of heart inside a ribcage. It beat once, and then Jim woke up. You think it cast an animate dead spell, which gives you the impression that Jim's soul has passed to the afterlife. And it's just a body that's been reanimated. You don't think it's got Jim's soul in it. It's just Jim's body.
We gotta pull Jim out of hell.
Why do you think he's in hell?
Well, Jim's in hell. Jim didn't go to heaven.
Fair enough. Oh.
Okay. Well, then we don't really have to worry about kid gloving Jim to get him down. We can. Do we need to even keep his bones intact? How do we?
Last
do?
week we said that we were gonna kill him and then bring him back and see if that works. But that was when we thought we had resurrection.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if Revivify will bring back evil Jim or good Jim.
Well, this one,
Try
we
it.
don't know if it's evil. It's just ambivalent Jim, right? Or just
No, he looks pretty evil. He's
but
fucked us off, so that's evil enough.
that is.
but it's because like,
How dare.
even if he's evil, can he do much? He can't do
Yeah.
much.
What do you think?
Yes, we don't
evil
need Jim's
Jim-
body. We need Jim's soul.
Yeah. What does he want? What would evil Jim do? Think evil Jim.
Well, evil Jim's first
WWEJD?
phase.
He doesn't like. It's not even. We just need a couple of bones to put good Jim in. So we would like to have the bone dragon. We don't want to
That
use
was one of the things we were going to do. Actually, was if we couldn't make resurrection work, was reincarnation, because I think Carter has that. So we were going to try and reincarnate Jim's good soul into whatever, like literally anything you want.
We're
and then-
on a moon full of bones, right?
Well, he would be resurrected. Like last time we reincarnated someone, we just reincarnated her into a random dwarf woman, I think. And
Yeah.
but then this time we then kill Jim, and then reanimate his bones.
So that way he can have his bones back.
Yeah, but it would be fresh bones, but it would be Jim's soul. I don't know if any of this is science, even in D&D, but that was our plan last week.
Also, the chat are asking us. Well, they're like, Iris has the plan.
Yeah, that's what we told Iris last time.
Yeah.
Step 1, find Jim. Step 2, murder Jim. Step 3, bring Jim back to life. And then step 4, kill Jim again.
And then step 5, reanimate him.
Yeah, yeah. Missed that.
Otherwise, you just killed him. We were the one to have killed him.
So where does that leave us then?
Step one is find Jim.
Find Jim.
Get Jim down.
Get him down. Although that's weren't we gonna gas up to him and get on the dragon and then fight him on the dragon?
That was one of the ideas, yeah, to gas yourselves up.
But we also haven't slept, and I've just fought that man. I don't know how good we're looking.
When I leveled up, I'm fine on hit points. Is everybody else?
Mm-hmm.
Did I do that
Yeah.
infamously?
I'm like 74 out of 100. It's not. I'm fine, but I'm thinking more spell slots. You get them back, or
Yeah, I've got everything back. Should I not have done that?
I feel like we just had a massive fight. I'm pretty sure we're not supposed to have everything.
Well, we'll glaze over that a little bit. You shouldn't have full hit points or full spell slots. You're fine to like get your extra HP for leveling up and the extra spell slot. But
Yeah,
it's okay, we
leveled
can
up,
help
I
you.
feel like I just reset everything.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I feel like after you killed me 3 times, Tim, I'm allowed.
Are you?
Well, my max
You
hit
just be
points. My max hit
grateful.
points is like Alice's minimum hit points.
I think Ellie.
That's A after a bad day.
I'm about halfway, but and I don't really need spells as much as everyone else, so I'm fine with everyone else.
I do think it'd be wise. There's no way that he's going to get off this rock. He's not getting off this rock. He can't fly through space on a bone dragon, surely.
We couldn't.
You know that you can't, yeah, because the bone dragon was dying when it was in space.
Let's rest up. Get all of our spell slots. It'll just be going around in a loop.
Chad's fine.
Yeah, I can cast Chad's Pad. That's easy enough. I was gonna see if I've got anything that can keep track of. Jim.
Well, I've got
Can you just throw one of those little tracking devices on him, like from from Mission Impossible?
Yeah.
Easy.
I've got. Have I got? Oh no, have I not got it up? Oh, bollocks.
Well, if you need to, you can relook at your spells when you level up. Well,
I've got
when you level up, but you rest up.
creature.
There you go.
Yeah,
Alright,
I've got
well-
locate creature.
I'll cast Chad's Pad then, if you've got local creature,
Yeah.
and we can snooze.
Nice. Are you bothering with watches, or are you all just going to go to sleep?
Don't really need to do watches, do we?
No, Chad's pad. Just get it up.
Famous
Okay.
last words.
We don't really
Why
need
don't I?
cut to end of this episode.
On the fucking zombie necropolis moon. No reason. That'd be fun.
Why would you need to do that?
I'll have my whichever. I can't remember which one was here last time. Whichever animal was here couldn't be
Oh, yeah.
on watch.
Okay.
But I will figure out who it was. But
Popeye?
yeah, they can watch because they don't need sleep. Yeah, should I say it's Popeye? And
Okay,
they don't need
Cool.
sleep.
fair enough. So you all go to sleep. Can you roll for me a perception check for Popeye, please?
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Popeye the janky. What was he? What animal?
Popeye is a saber-toothed tiger, but with a rhino's horn.
Yes, that was it.
And
he
you beat
rolled
him. You rolled a
a 3.
a 3.
I don't have it in front of me.
Oh.
What his thing of maintenance not loading the sheet.
Okay,
But I don't have
I'll
it.
have a look. Yeah,
Is
I
Popeye the one
haven't
that-
got high hopes. It's massive.
Josh, is Popeye the one that Parter hates?
It's the one that Parter made a little song. Yeah.
Art has be reminded by Siri
True.
every 2 minutes to be nice to Popeye.
Plus 3 to perception, so 6. Okay. Doesn't really garner any additional information whilst you're asleep, but you can all level up.
Level up again.
Well, no, not level up. You can all
Level
hit long
16.
rest.
Yes.
Whoopsie.
Hit long rest again.
Hit long rest again.
Done.
Yeah, so you can choose your spells. You can choose which spells you prepare. The party, you can choose the spells that you have. Similarly, I think with the sorcerer, you're limited to what spells you have slot-wise, but you've got access to everything you have. So there we go. You're all awake. Oh, also, you can choose what spells you have access to overnight as well.
Thank you.
But you've got all your hit points back. All of your features reset. All of your spell slots come back, etc. And you wake up just as Chad's pad disappears. And immediately, the incredibly cold air of Thopte washes over you. It was nice and warm inside Chad's pad, but now you immediately get very, very chilly. But already, there's a hustle and bustle of the moon happening around you. You've just gone to sleep in the middle of the street, and so there are just huddled duos, trios, and quintuplets of wizards, sort of huddled together, talking to one another as they're going to and from places of learning and research. There's the occasional stomp of a golem, an onyx golem, walking through the street as well. And standing next to you is this dwarven monk with a big smile on his face. Hello there! You're awake again.
Is it this man from last time?
Yes, it is.
Don't remember him.
Hello. Hello, friend.
Hello.
Hey.
How are you? Do you have a nice sleep there?
Lovely.
Much needed.
Does
You're a
he?
wee bit in the middle of the road there. Do you mind just kind of walking over here so we can have a chat with you?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally.
Sure. So, how'd it go?
How'd what go?
Well, your time in the city. Did you have a nice time? Have you taken in the sights, the sounds of the city?
Yeah, we found some spell scrolls. Had a chat with someone we knew from before.
Sure. Did your friend have a nice meeting with the steward of Thopte?
No, he doesn't seem to. He isn't there anymore, the steward, and neither is our friend. So a bit awkward.
Oh, there's no one on the throne right now, you're saying?
No. What do you usually do in that?
I mean,
That's happened before.
not since I've been here. I've been here about 3,000 years.
And
Ooh.
what's going to happen now that no one's on the throne?
I mean, he looks genuinely quite confused and upset, as much as a gaunt, sort of undead monk can. I don't know. I don't think anyone realizes at the moment, but no one's again been to the necropolis to talk to Thoven. So
Can we not spread the word? Is there any way that we can close the doors? We don't want a free for all, and also Spoopy's quick, someone sit on the throne.
We want
it's
to
like musical chairs. I think there's going to be a powder vacuum if there's no one sitting on the throne.
There will be. They're just flying around right now. Have you noticed? Have you seen any flying dragons?
They just move.
Oh,
Or-
yeah, I saw the wee dragon sort of flying around the necropolis last night.
Yeah, he's just out for a run.
Wait, no, taking a roost on the top of the necropolis up there, on the
Oh,
highest peaks.
Just surveying his kingdom.
I mean, if you look up there right now, you can just kind of see its bony wings wrapped around one of the tower spires.
That's
Great,
the one.
there he is.
Right.
We'll sort it out. But yeah, don't
no
panic
power
anyone. Make sure no one knows. Maybe.
Okay. I don't know if I should be taking advice or no offense, but you are of everybody here, probably the most junior people. So I don't think you should really be telling.
We're the most new people. It doesn't necessarily mean junior per se. We work. with,
But you are the apprentices of the necromancer that's learning, who wants to learn from Thoven, right? So.
He's doing great.
Oh, sure. But I can't help I don't I don't not agree with you. I think maybe we should keep it a bit stum.
I agree.
You're right. That's very smart.
Should any of the necromancers here know that there's nobody in charge, it could very well be a free-for-all. It could create some kind of necromantic civil war on Thopte.
Do you want to go keep his chair warm?
Oh, no, I can't possibly do that. No, I mean,
Not as much.
as soon as anyone sees me sitting on it, I'm gone.
You're already dead.
I'm out. I know. Trust me, there are worse things than being dead on the moon.
Sounds
Weirdly specific.
Also, we misspoke. It's not that there is no one ruling. It's just that the new ruler is currently not physically sitting on the throne, but they are. So it's not like
Too busy killing.
Right. Well, I think there needs to be some kind of transition. I don't know. And then also the challenge. So Thoven himself, obviously defeated Thopte, and that was relatively public. So he kind of proved that he was. But as you mentioned earlier, specifically, you mentioned that they just kind of left. So technically, Thoven is still in charge.
In fear of Jim, which I mean, I think is worse than being defeated. It's almost like he wasn't even brave enough to stay.
cowardly. Yeah, you don't want him as a king.
Bit of a pansy.
Yeah, he pooped his pants. Peed his pants.
Pete and pooped his pants.
He peed and pooped his pants.
Hey, can you roll a deception check with advantage, please? Because everyone is helping you with your deception.
I mean, he also did leave in fear. I will say, it's not exactly a lie.
No, it's all the whole story behind the whole thing of trying to convince people and changing your story midway through.
Talking of Perm P, is there a tavern on the moon that we can
No, everyone's dead here. No one eats or drinks.
It's 19 plus 5.
Okay. Yep. He looks. Oh, okay. So, I know that. You know that, but no one else has seen this. So, I'm fine with obviously, your master being the new, de facto ruler here. I'll keep it under my proverbial hat. However, I don't. You got to kind of open yourself up. If everything's been done sort of behind closed doors, I don't know if necessarily everyone's going to believe it. It still might trigger some kind of war. So, in my humble opinion, maybe we just kind of keep it a bit stum for now until things blow over. Maybe Jim can kind of ease into his new ruling.
Just so we know, was it like a public execution when Thopte killed Thoven?
Other way around, but yeah.
Yeah, that way. It was okay. But
and his skin's on the throne right now.
Well, yeah, there's that too.
Sounds pretty public.
Okay. We'll make this work.
How long do you think realistically we have before word gets round about the man who shit his pants and left?
Well, I know Thoven had quite a comprehensive docket of things to meet people with. So he's currently set tasks down for everybody. I know he had meetings, so people are going to very soon be knocking on the door, so to speak.
Are you his PA?
No.
Does he have an assistant that can delay the meetings?
He used his own minions as his assistants, but I could probably turn people away for the next day, maybe day and a half. But after that, I can't really stop a horde of necromancers from getting where they want to get to. Just one monk. So,
one day.
I can delay it for a day, maybe a day and a half.
That's fine.
Cool.
So already been half a day, so 2 days.
If you do that, we'll make sure somebody's on the throne in 24 hours.
Yeah.
Great. That's what I love to hear.
Could we request that the story that you're spreading is that he's got a really bad stomach. He can't see anyone. Just to go in line, because then you wouldn't technically be lying, because he, like we said, he did his pants and leave. So
I know you told me that, and I thought it was more like a proverbial thing because he was a lich, and so he doesn't have like a working digestive system anymore. So I thought it was more of a.
That's how scared he was.
It's
He
really
was so
ruined the
scared that he regenerated his own digestive
Look,
system.
It's
Ate enough that it would convert into feces, and then he would pee and piss.
Jim
You
does
can't
not
make
fuck around.
you can't make this up, man. You can't.
It's literally ruined the Thropire's skin.
Sure. All right. Well,
I know,
whatever you say.
I know the throne is like made of flesh, but you're gonna have to clean it now. Like it's
It's
seriously.
on the throne when it happened. Okay.
Don't kill the messenger.
No, I got no intention to. So yeah, all right. Well, I'm going to skedaddle because I need to get to close the doors on the necropolis immediately and make sure that everybody around, my lieutenants know that, keep it under hat. I won't tell them why, but yeah, I can clear it for a day and a half. So yeah, I'll give you 24 hours, and yeah, I'll see you soon.
Thank
What was
you.
your name?
Cheerio.
Nope. What was your name again?
Bye.
Cheerio.
Cheerio. Bye, Cheerios.
Cheerio.
Cheerios.
Cheerio the Geeseman.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do have a name.
So we gotta kill Revivify Jim in the next 24 hours.
Yeah, we have
Yes.
to kill him and then experiment on how we can bring back the good version of him, which
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we can or not. But either way, we have to get him down here, murder him, and somehow bring him back.
Okay.
Can I either before or after we've got him down? Can I speak to my sixth god?
It's a good idea.
Because he deals with souls.
He does.
Leather chaps.
I mean, again, this is a narrative that you have created. I can't take ownership of this.
That's
And I also can't
creation.
stop you from saying these things.
It's your creation, Timothy.
Find Jim's hole.
Soul. Soul.
So
In an active.
In an active volcano.
In an down. Yeah.
Still don't know.
We'll find out when we get there.
Yeah.
Can I do that thing where I roll 2 to replace them later as well?
Yes, of course you can. Yeah, it's the beginning of a new day, so you can do that.
Thank you.
So what's the plan? You're now looking up to the tower of the necropolis, and on one of the... so it starts off being made of onyx, this very sort of Gothic type architecture. Everything's very tall, quite ornate, with big, wide arches and lots of flying buttresses all over, gargoyles of different kind of yawning creatures that are spilling out this greenish, hazy fluid. But at the taller up you go, when it gets to the spires themselves, they actually become more ethereal. They kind of turn into this bluish green facsimile of what a spire is. And you can see wrapped around like sort of one of the spires of about medium height, not the tallest one, but certainly not the shortest one either. You can see a physical creature, like its wings wrapped around as if it was had some kind of physicality to it, the spire.
When we did the Arcana check, and so do we know if the dragon is under any spell, or it's just fully following Jim's commands, or he who was formerly known as Jim's commands?
Yeah, the necromancer formerly known as Jim, has ensorcelled the bone dragon.
What does that mean?
Meaning that ensorcelled means that he is like
I'm
charmed.
not the only one.
Yeah, he has charmed the bone dragon.
Okay, so we can charm the dragon and knock Jim's head off. Potentially. Cool. And you should talk to your chapless man.
Yeah.
No, he's got plenty of chaps apparently. He's chap full. He's a chap full man.
Quick question. Sorry, I've just seen something in the chat and it's got me curious. Spooky's mentioned about, do I know about Chad's new prayer?
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah. I think we do. Yeah, he does. We caught him up on it.
I have to wait all the time now.
Yeah.
Not wanked in like 24 hours.
That's
Right.
true.
Unless when we were sleeping in Chad's pad.
I don't know. Were you guys
This is-
coming holy
So
night?
I knew what you alluded to the fact you got to the moon by wanking.
Because you joined in, Josh.
What, wanking a prayer?
Oh.
I feel like
We're halfway there.
Whoa. Wanking in a prayer.
Take my hand.
Did that do it for you?
No.
It's clean, I swear.
Nope.
Oh.
Take my hand, wank it, I swear.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I'm nearly there. Anyway, yes. Again, completely out of my control. They believe that the best way to honor the god of Angua, the goddess of love, is to.
I can't say it's completely out of your control after singing about wanking.
I was
I'm just going. I'm following your lead. I'm just yes-anding you
No.
all.
The chat are joining in.
Yeah, that's some really good stuff. I mean, we go plays.
Oh my days.
Yeah, what have I started? Anyway, regardless, yes, this is NNM, so no nut moon. So far, you haven't praised your goddess yet.
Well, I'll go do that.
And when you say "I'll go do that," is that just a case of you just leaning up against the nearest wall?
It's gonna be like an alleyway or something here, right?
Yeah, it's an alleyway.
I'll be in the alleyway if anybody needs me.
Okay. I really hate that I've got a tally for this.
Oh my goodness.
Thanks for the reminder.
Don't you also have to do your horrible thing?
No, thanks for the
Oh
reminder.
yeah, we do. Yeah, thanks for reminding me, Alice.
Hopefully this doesn't affect my wank hand.
You have enormous cramp.
Oh no.
Did you say cramp or crab?
I mean,
Both.
That would
Yeah.
affect it.
Yeah.
Infected.
here we go.
Think of that enormous crap.
I hate this tally.
No
One,
one's
two.
forced him to do this.
I mean,
Yeah, how close am I?
you're on 6.
You're almost there.
If that helps.
That's pretty good.
And now roll a d6 and half it, please.
Yep. 1.5.
Oh, you got 3. Yeah. Cool.
His eyes were actually twitching there.
Does that mean?
And broke him.
Yeah, you did exactly the thing that I told you to, and I can't be upset about it. So you got that one. Okay, cool. Roll a d20 for me, please, Chad.
Uh-oh.
9.
9. Excellent. Oh, I mean,
Say excellent.
who's gonna? Yeah, excellent. Who's gonna notice this already? It's just gonna add to it, I suppose.
Constantly wanks.
Can't stop touching themselves.
That's wanking.
You know all the old things, were they just day by day rather than forever, ongoing?
Some
Like,
of them were forever,
Every
weren't
day,
they?
every single
Oh.
day.
so
But
like,
doesn't
But they
he always
reset
work?
every day.
yeah, he was the whole like him smelling and him getting older.
Him
was
Yeah,
getting
that's
older.
permanent.
just for
I
a
got
day.
good news and I got bad news.
Okay.
Oh, no.
So when Chad returns from praising Angua, he absolutely reeks.
Oh, no.
You can't,
We're in
you
a
can't,
song,
you
whatever
can't
you
really.
put in there.
But not only that, you just get a
This is
real like
long alley.
you just get a real chill up your spine anytime like you're within 10 feet of Chad. Like he stinks, and you're like you just get like someone's walked over your grave anytime you're sort of like within 10 feet of him.
Can he do Chad's pad but like isolate himself?
Put myself in a bubble.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I don't
bubble.
notice. What are we up to? Let's go get Jim. No,
You know the weird incense
perfectly natural thing. Pepper.
that comes out of my flame, like smoke stuff. Does it smell
Yeah.
of anything? Like, can I use it? To,
Incense him.
yeah.
Yeah, you can. It helps you within a 5-foot radius.
Okay, I'm just going to be doing it constantly all day for me, Mike,
Yeah.
and
So with your that massive sensor that you've got, which is like a big religious, like Catholic thing that they have incense in. Yeah, you're just like waving that about, sort of near, wafting it towards Chad.
Great.
A little bit.
Can
But
I
it doesn't stop the chill up your spine you get whenever you're near him.
Okay.
Can I do a cantrip as well?
Sure.
Use guts.
Sorry, you turned into a robot a bit there.
I want to
Did you turn into a robot for an hour?
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, you're back.
Hello.
I didn't know if it was this man.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Theoretically, this works in my head. I'm gonna cast Gust Barrier. So I just become enveloped by the air around me until the end of the next turn, thinking that it's just gonna blow the smell away.
Yeah, you just have to keep doing it every 6 seconds now.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll do that.
Yeah. So Parter's just in his own wind tunnel.
Great.
Aya is just constantly like wafting incense around herself to mitigate the smell.
I don't breathe, so I don't need
You don't
to
breathe, so
There you
yeah.
Winning.
You all feel uneasy around him, but at least you've kind of sorted out the smell for the time being, at least.
Popeye is growling, but has no method to stop the smell.
Isn't Popeye made of smoke too?
So, yeah, good smoke that smells nice. Not
the good smoke.
Yeah, good smoke. The cool smoke.
Oh, you know what we could do is we could use this to convince the guy that the Thopte shit his pants before he left.
Yeah, you were there.
You smell
Good
that?
on me.
That's so weird. He definitely shit his pants before he left.
I picked up his stuff, and that's what it smells like.
Yeah.
So you accidentally slipped and like fell on the throne.
Yeah, I went to go clean up the throne, and oh my god, he's definitely gone.
That explains the weird like chill as well, because it's
Yeah.
like necrotic.
Yeah,
It's not just normal poop.
it's worth a shot.
Necrotic damage from shit.
So bad it was.
Yeah, well,
Convincing.
I'm reticent to do it, but I'll give you all heroic inspiration. Just in general. Just in general.
Thanks.
For the whole RP at the beginning. It's always a
One
delight.
wank at a time.
Even though I do feel somewhat attacked.
It doesn't feel heroic.
No, they've changed the name. It was usually just inspiration. It would have been, but now it's called heroic inspiration. So feels less disingenuous. Anyway, you have a job to do, and I would like you to do it.
Awesome. Can I quickly speed dial my expert?
Oh yeah, because why not? You can do it once a day now.
Yep.
Over to you.
Ring ring. Ring ring.
I have no rings for you, dear Mike.
What?
It
thought that was
pleases
your one
to
and
hear
only.
you.
Rude.
How has it gone on the moon of Thopte?
Really well. You'd be really proud of me. I died like 3 times.
That doesn't really please me at all. You're
thought-
supposed to be my champion.
I
If
thought
anything,
the
it
fact that-
would displease me that you've died so quickly and so often.
not so quickly. So often, yes, but you'd be proud that I came back each time for you.
Well, as long as it was for me, then
Of course, it was for you. Who else?
I'll gloss over the nitty-gritty parts of it.
Exactly.
Anyway, I
Anyway.
assume you have a request of information or just a general chit-chat while I've got you on the line.
All of the above. So, first of all, pleasantries out of the way. I do have a request of information. If, in theory, let's say someone lost their soul
Mm-hmm.
and we don't know where their soul has gone,
Yes,
how
yes.
can one find it, retrieve it, and give it back? You know, you deal in the arts and, you know, the market of souls.
Well, I am a god. We all do, to a degree.
Hmm.
Mine not exclusively. But like any god, I would know what happens to a soul. Should they worship a particular god or goddess, and they dedicated their lives to them, and they worshipped them in the correct way, and the god felt adored by them, then they would appear on their moon as one of their as part of the afterlife, where they can share in the mutual interests that they had in life with their god, looking after them for all of eternity. However, if they displeased the god in any way, actively displeased them, the god would also be beholden to send them to hell. And each individual moon has its own particular hell in the core of the planet.
How, on the moon that we're on,
Yeah.
how can I get a soul out of hell?
Again, it depends if they worshipped a particular god. If they didn't subscribe to any particular god, again, they would either go to a rather generic ethereal plane. So that's like a counterpart to this prime material plane. Think of it as like a dark reflection, and they would exist there, sort of forced to really kind of repeat their life in an endless purgatory. It's neither hell nor heaven, just an afterlife of just subsistence and repetition.
So,
Your friends, do you know if they worshipped anyone in particular?
I'm putting you on loudspeaker so that I can ask everyone in the group.
Okay, that's not something you can do, but it's something you can definitely say.
I know you've said that to me before, but we've done it before, so
Okay. I pretty much glossed over it by just saying that you just repeating the things that I say.
I'm repeating
Or
what
that
you're
you did your whole mind thing. I believe
We're doing
it was
that. We're doing
chat
that. We're doing
mind
that.
thing.
We're doing that. Team.
He hasn't said he's doing that, so
Okay.
he's still talking to me. Okay, there we go.
Team. That's good. Team. That's good. Do we know if Jim did he worship?
It's kind of up to his Bone Daddy, but I'm pretty sure the Bone Daddy character had Gur, the Manslayer, had, because there was definitely some sort of deity.
Well, he was a necromancer.
Do you remember who his deity was? So, because he died and then prayed to someone and came back the first time we played as a Swiftmoor Horde, but I don't remember.
Immediately died. I would guess we're probably on the right moon for it because we're on the Necropolis moon. But I don't know.
Hi, it's me. Hello. Hi. The god in the chat. I can confirm that indeed you are on the correct moon. If your friend was a patron of the necromantic arts, they would specifically worship Thopte.
Great.
But if the baddie in question, who got rid of Jim is our friend. We're talking about Jim. The baddie who got rid of Jim's soul is not the god that Jim would have worshipped. Does that make a difference of where his soul is?
Yes, it would. It would go then to whomever he worshipped.
Okay.
Do you think Jim worshipped anybody? I mean, he liked to party, but I don't think there's a party moon, is there?
There is.
Is there?
Uh-huh.
Let's teleport there immediately.
Oh, you don't want to go there.
Why not?
Silly place.
It's a happy place.
Can you tell us how to get there?
Well, it's just on the moon. I can't really direct you because I have no corporeal physiology in your mind, but it's one of the moons.
All right, so Jim's either in hell here or on Party Moon.
Yes.
What is
I
Party
guess
Moon
so.
called?
Well, it's the god of Tantus. It's the god Tantus, but the moon.
How does one communicate with that god?
With Tantus.
Yeah.
So god Tantus is the god of society and taverns. He enriches ales and often pairs with Clemaine.
We've already been worshipping him inadvertently with our chain of piss pubs.
There's literally a god of taverns.
How many points do we have for setting up a whole franchise?
Probably have like 30 fucking points at this point.
We can rename all of our pubs.
Yeah. So,
or make them churches.
Every tavern is a church to Tantus.
Oh, great, cool. Yeah, then we're good.
for real though,
Would it
if
help
Jim-
if I wanked in it?
However you want to christen your own pubs, that's entirely up to you.
pub yes, church no.
What? I don't know.
But it, jokes aside,
You joking?
could Jim be on the party moon in hell here or like on the ethereal plane?
Yes.
So 3 options.
Yeah.
You
Should
might
we
not
start-
even be on hell here. It could be just here.
Oh, you've got locate. Oh, we've got locate creature, not locate soul.
Is there a way of locating? Is there a way of you, my sex god, or me, or anyone able to locate a soul?
Well, if you're talking, your friends were talking about the spell locate creature. On a moon, it would operate much in the same way as searching for a corporeal thing, except that when you're thinking about it, you've obviously been thinking about Jim's corporeal body. When you're locating a creature, you need to think about Jim's soul.
Oh, that's a good tip off.
That's a super good tip off.
Okay.
You've got locate. Is Potter there? Yes. Perfectly still.
It's like a rock.
So
Indeed.
it's kind of on us. It sounds like then we were just thinking about the bone when we should have been thinking about the soul.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
You should, yes, I encourage you to think about Jim's soul.
And not his bone.
Did you go to the party moon too?
If only. If only. I'm very happy where I am.
Okay, so if he's not on this moon, we can. What? Sorry, what was the name?
Now, this feels more like a you problem. I don't think I really need to be here for this. So.
Wait. What was the other name of the moon? Tantra?
Tantus.
Tantus.
The god is
Also,
called Tantus, and the moon is also called Tantus. Because he's that
Cool.
fucking. Well, cool is one thing. I was going to say, so bloody into himself that he's named the moon after himself. We're a bit more reserved, and we just differ our moon names.
while we've got you, Mike, did you want to like catch him up on the?
You can't just put me on hold like that. I can still hear
Yeah,
you.
just stop me there. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to Mike. Hold on.
How dare
Did we want to catch him up on the hashtag?
Mike Killer.
on the moon man?
You know, I'll only kill her if I get a present out of it. I'm not just going to do it
fine.
for free.
It was a hollow thread. Called my bluff.
Well, yeah, I'll catch you up in. We were fighting, hence why I died a couple of times, but came back for you. Thoven, is that his name?
Yes.
He was so scared of us that he's now like pooped himself and fucked off. We don't know where he's gone or how he's gone somewhere.
Yeah, do you smell that? It's definitely not us.
Why didn't you roll a deception check for me?
Pardon?
Roll a deception check to try and deceive your god.
No, I'm not. No.
Because you know he didn't poop his. You know he didn't literally poop his pants.
Okay,
He did leave.
he got scared.
He did leave.
So like, you know,
He didn't.
he
Okay.
I mean,
metaphorically.
hang on, Tim. You didn't specify that he didn't shit himself.
Yeah, we can't be sure.
Okay, we found no evidence that he pooped himself.
The minute he left, there was a smell. Okay.
You've got no evidence he didn't shit himself.
Are you saying this is Schrodinger's poop?
It is.
He is gone off like a toddler with a shit in their nappy, a big old bulge.
He metaphorically shat himself and fucked
Okay.
off. We don't know where he's gone, how he's gone somewhere.
And weirdly,
So-
it smells now that he's gone. So
Yeah.
we're really just, putting 2 and 2 together here.
Well, either way, what is it you need from me before I have to leave?
It was asking about the soul, about how we find one. And then let's say we're successful because we're great, that we retrieve the soul. How
Right.
does one? Do we already know this? Of like how do we put the soul back in him?
Yeah, I think it was just more that he's the one. This sex god is the one again. is the one that sent us in the first place to hashtag get this
Insane.
guy on the moon. So I just thought he'd be more like enthusiastic about the
Yeah.
update. We got the guy off the moon. He shit himself and left.
Yeah.
No, I am. I just was getting into the nitty gritty of like just the mechanics of you lying to me, but I haven't had a chance to properly respond. Yes, I am. I am pretty stoked that you've got him off the moon.
There's the enthusiasm. Thank you.
You do
No.
need to put a figurehead there as soon as possible.
Can you?
Just to keep the status quo, my recommendation would to be put a figurehead there. You know, it could be just a straw dummy. I don't give a fuck. As long as you can kind of seal up the place of worship, say, don't disturb me for the next 2 months. Time is very, very little meaning here in the worlds of the dead. So 2 months to them is but a blink of an eye to you mortals.
Yeah.
Temporarily, you can just instill someone in his place, disguise him as Thoven, and we can kind of deal with the problem. Because there is going to be a power vacuum. I'm sorry, I can't read any kind of like physical, body language here because I can't see anyone. So
You're
there you go.
right?
Sorry,
You're the god of this moon, right?
no, this moon, no, I'm Kuwan.
He's the sex.
Oh yeah.
sculptor.
Oh, you're the sex. Okay. Do you know Jim?
No, I don't know every motherfucker.
Well, no, it's just that he fucks. I thought you might know him.
He does like.
No, I'm
rings
not
of-
really that kind of god. The god that you were looking for is Angua.
No. You're the leather chap.
Yeah,
sex
you-
god.
You're my
I
sex
feel
god.
like Jim.
I mean, that's a very
probably-
niche part of what I do. I'm actually the god of darkness, duplicity, and leatherworking. So you probably shouldn't really be listening to me at all.
Stop being so humble. Come on.
I feel like Jim and you guys.
Hey, look, I'm a pretty cool god.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
that's
agree.
how we-
That's why we're on a group chat with you.
Yeah. Jim is our friend. Jim is the one we're going to save and bring back his soul. Jim is
Mhm.
going to be the new king and ruler of this moon. So you'd make really good friends. We're just putting it out there.
Great.
Definitely wear some leather chaps.
Well, I mean, any leather accoutrement is
No, he would
down.
definitely wear leather chaps.
Okay, well, that's
know that
on
you're
him. I just want to put it out there that it's not a prerequisite to talk to me or to worship me or anything really to do with
But
me.
you are.
That's
into
more
it.
on you.
It doesn't hurt,
You
does it?
seem a little bit agitated. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
You're
I've
just.
I've got
Listen.
a call of about 1,500 souls after this I need to talk to.
We're
do you
just
want-
4 souls, and you're getting shitty with us.
Yeah.
And
you
now
want-
you got 1,500 after us.
Let's
What's the
not
rush?
anger my sex god. Question. Do you want me to collect more souls? Is there another task I can do for you? Like, what would make
Also,
what can I do to make you happy?
Also, just throwing it out there that one of the group is wanking every day. He could be like using leather in that if that's going to make you feel better.
He'd probably need a leather glove because his hand's going to get very sore soon. And whilst
Again,
you're at
not
it,
really
whilst
up
you're
to
making
me.
him a wank,
Say the
Well,
word.
whilst you're making him a wank glove, can you also make our friend Jim a leather wizard hat? Because we took his other lizard hat, and my friend Chad over there with the wank hand.
I'm good
You're
go.
just going
I
into the
feel like
hat.
you've got everything you need to enable yourselves for that. So, Mike, I'll get back to you.
Thanks.
Take
Always a
care.
pleasure.
Bye bye.
That went well.
Oh,
He seems nice.
I don't think he. I think he's very unaccommodating, really.
You're-
He's all right. You just got to catch him in the right mood.
He just needs a wank. That's all.
That's what I was about to say. I think he needs to relieve himself with help. Test out that new glove of yours, hey Chad,
Yeah,
Why would it be a leather glove?
because he does leather work.
just leather.
No. Why would he? The wank glove be a leather
just
glove?
trying to bring it all together so we can pray to
Okay.
everyone at once.
This is a multi-faith.
We want him to feel included.
We just want to connect with your sex god. That's all.
We need to have a wank with a leather glove in a tavern, and we're all set.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't keep using this hat forever.
And he's only got.
Oh no, that's what the
He's
smell is. No.
Chad's only got
Oh,
one hand
no.
to use, so you need something to protect it.
Maybe that's why Jim's mad.
Oh, no.
Okay, let's go save the day.
Okay, locate creature.
I cast locate
Hey,
creature.
well, isn't he up
Yeah,
there?
I was
know
just
where
going to
he
say,
is.
we don't need to. We don't
His
need to.
soul,
look at
his
him.
We know where he is, but we don't know where his
His
soul
soul.
is.
You're right. You're right.
Okay. Is this going to work?
Think of his soul, not his bones.
Think of his hole, not his bones. Okay.
What is the radius of locate creature?
Give me 2 seconds, Timothy. 1,000 feet.
Okay.
If it's moving, I know the direction of its movement.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
You get a very, very faint ping at the absolute maximum radius of 1,000 feet.
Nice.
In what direction? I can tell where it is. Yeah.
Northwest.
Northwest.
Yeah.
So
So
about
you got
1,000
you're kind of basically next to the necropolis right now. So it's like going north, like probably on the outskirts of this necropolis, this city.
So his soul is 1,000 feet northwest of where we are. Can we tell if it's like on the ground, not 1,000 feet, or is it like is it?
Yeah, I think with the spell you can tell like it's rough, vector, and yeah, it's on the same level as you, same plane as you.
What the fuck is his soul doing floating around 1,000 feet away?
Let's go find out. Or what we can do? Do you want to windwalk?
How long does it take to go 1,000 feet on foot?
On foot, 3-4 days.
Then
1,000 feet?
No, it's not true. It's not true at all.
Get the fuck out of here.
Probably about 10 minutes.
We're just walking.
we like stop into wank for 2
Well,
minutes.
true, yeah.
We go the other way?
Yeah, if you go the other way around the moon, about 2 weeks.
Then let's just walk. Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
You walk. You are not particularly. You are examined, looked at, talked about as you walk through the city by the collection of individuals that occupy the necropolis, because you look decidedly not dead. So they're all regarding you with
Speak
interest. Oh, true. I mean, yeah, Mike, what do you look like today?
I look like Mike. I look more
Okay.
dead than I look not.
And then I've got black eyes and the skin like a dead person.
I smell
Okay.
dead.
Oh, that's actually okay. They look and regard and stare at Parter and Parter only. Everyone else, for some reason, looks and or smells dead.
Oh.
Party, you're so normal.
So vanilla.
I've never felt so special. Why is everybody looking at me?
One of the passing necromancers just like sniffs your hair on the way past.
Naughty. Why are you doing that?
But eventually you get to a small, or looks to be a blacksmith on the edge of town. And you can hear the faint ding, ding, ding of hammer on anvil coming from inside.
I thought it was like your locator.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
I thought it was going to be quite cool. Right.
Can we tell, or I guess, Potter, can you tell where he is once we're there?
Parter, please don't turn into a horse and smash the door
Kick the
down.
door down.
You knock on the door, you wait 3 seconds, and then you kick the door in.
So there was a spell that I was tempted to choose, which I will choose at one point. That I didn't, so I'm just looking at it. I could have turned you all into animals. But I'm not going to.
Just for fun.
Just for shits and giggles.
Shits and giggles.
Shits and giggles. I can only tell. Yeah, I can tell if the creature's moving. I can locate a specific creature, but I can't necessarily tell what's in there. Is that right, Tim?
Well, you know what you're trying to locate, but you don't know
Assault.
if there's something else in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jim.
correct.
Oh, Jim.
Are there any
Do you say,
windows?
you say that out loud?
Can we see?
Yeah.
Okay. The digging stops. Ding.
Sure.
A few moments go past, and the door opens, and in front of you is a human, pale of skin, blue eyes, with like long, like past the shoulder blade length blonde hair, like striking like bone structure. A very beautiful man stands in the doorway.
Jim?
Jim, you've turned up.
Hey guys, it's you. Yeah.
Lucky Jim.
Fuck yeah, we're here to party, Jim.
Oh my
Oh yeah,
goodness.
get in, guys! And he runs to you and starts hugging you.
Yes.
Jim, why are you so fleshy?
Whoa.
What happened?
Why are you so
I
fleshy?
just woke up here
Fuck
like
yeah.
yesterday.
Look at this
I'm so glad you're
beautiful Adonis.
You're so gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Tana, you gorgeous.
I've never seen a man look so beautiful in all my life.
Oh, you're making me blush, man.
Door down.
What are you doing?
Hey, I'm just working on some blacksmithing stuff.
So
So you woke up today and then decided to be a blacksmith.
It kind of gave me the whole spiel of like, you're dead now. You're like, you live here. You got a job to do. So they just gave me this hut.
Do you want to be in charge?
Hey, they said maybe in 2,000-3,000 years, maybe I can apply for it.
No. I mean today.
I don't know. They gave me this whole kind of orientation thing.
We'll bring the hut to you.
Fuck it. Let's do it.
Fuck yeah, I love you, Jim.
Yeah. Jim.
Chad, do we need to kill him first?
No,
he's already dead.
Jim's in a body and he's an Adonis.
And he's dead.
I'm all right with that then.
Yeah,
That's fine.
we just need you to go. Oh, wait. Hold on. Are you dead currently?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So we need it to look like you killed the previous guy, so that way
Okay.
nobody gives you any fucking guff. So you can sit on this flesh throne that may or may not have been shit on, but that way you'll run the moon.
Is that why
Do you
you smell real
remember
bad right now?
Yeah.
Well, no, that's the other guy. It wasn't me.
Okay.
Yeah, because of all the shit. Do you remember what happened just before you died again?
Yeah, I got like hit by like a wave of like fucking energy and then I just blackness and then I woke up here.
Do you care about your old bones?
I got new bones deep
Beauty.
inside me.
Marvelous.
Jim.
Hey, it's true.
Great. Well, then we know where your old bones are if you want them. As King of the Moon, you might be able to get them back a little bit easier than us. But basically, we've got a throne for you to go take over. But we need you to convince everybody that you've won the throne, which, as far as I'm concerned,
Yeah.
you've
Cool.
won my heart. You've won
How
the
do I do that?
How about we polymorph somebody into Thropire and you kill them? Or make
Isn't
it
he
look like
already
you kill
dead?
them.
Thoven.
Thoven, the other one.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't think polymorph works as
I
Is
can
he-
turn into Thoven,
Right?
and you can push me off a roof or something and do a public execution.
Oh, Mike could. We could
Or
just
yeah, you
pretend
could just
it's
make that
Mike.
easier.
Mm-hmm.
And we could, make it a very public thing where you guys get into a big fight and you convince everybody by killing Thoven that you've taken over without shitting your pants.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, then we'll have them on like the top of a spire with like everyone can see. And then Mike will be like, I've shit my pants, and then we'll teleport her somewhere else.
Question. What happens if and when the real Thoven comes back?
We kill him. Oh, yeah, and also, there's definitely a teleportation circle somewhere here that we
Not
were going to
finished
make. No,
I
not
think
finished
they're
yet.
building it in 100 years.
But,
100 days.
how did he escape?
He
Dimension
teleported.
board or something. Teleport.
Yeah.
So if he does come back, we just need you to sound the alarm, and we'll have troops at the ready. And also, we know a really helpful dwarven monk that we can make your personal assistant.
Yeah, make him
Oh,
like
yeah,
bite.
I know that guy. He's super cool.
How does that sound?
I'm in.
My man.
Yeah.
High five.
Marvelous. Mike, we'll just have to figure out how we...
I can, if you, he can throw me off. I'll spider climb.
Oh, yeah, perfect. Well, spider climb, yeah, great.
Easy.
Fantastic. Easy.
You have invisibility.
Somebody does.
Pardon?
We could turn you invisible on the way out, and so then you can spider climb your way back up.
I mean, I've got invisibility as well.
Oh, perfect. So
Great, cool. Okay,
just make
so
sure you shout about shit in your pants as you fall first before you go to the
let's go make a big public scene about you guys, like, throw him out the doors from the throne room or something.
Yeah.
And Jim, just play the beautiful hero that you are.
I think I can do that. As he ponders it, just like the wind catches his golden hair and blows it, reflecting off of the ethereal blue-green light, sort of glinting in the starlight.
Fucking
Chad, as I fall, can you minor illusion?
Yeah.
Me pooping myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was already planning it.
Okay, cool.
We don't even need to fake the smell as well. You just need to hang around at the bottom.
I'll just stand there.
Oh, can you guys smell this? Oh,
That guy definitely shit his pants, not me.
it wasn't me. This was here when I got here.
Perfect plan.
Great. Should we get ourselves back into the throne room and redecorate, or just, get on with the... I don't want to say ruse, because the whole plan was for you to be in charge anyways. Oh, and also your bone dragon's just hanging out on the spire, so he's waiting for you at some point.
Great.
Great.
Do you have any questions, Jim?
Nope.
Yeah, what were you working on in here, by the way?
Yeah, like a device, like a sort of a structure, a support beam.
For what?
No, it's giving some plans. We're like, make this.
We know.
I don't want to take you away from that. Is that more important than the rest of this?
I don't know.
All right, cool, great. Let's go to the throne room.
Go. Let's go. I'm the king of the moon.
Yeah, you are. Should we dimension door into the throne room so we don't walk him in and then immediately throw him out?
The thing, the throne room is downstairs, but there was like a spire.
Yeah, there was
upstairs.
because that's where the flesh throne was that got taken over. So we should basically like cause a commotion outside and be like, "Oh my god, he's killing him! Oh my god, he shit himself!" And then all of the necrotic people on the moon will come take a look, and then Jim, you'll throw Mike apparently off of a spire.
Got it.
Oh, Disney
Throw
going
Mike off
there.
spire.
Yeah.
Is that way to do it?
Well, then it's like everyone in the whole city just needs to
I
look
feel
up.
like they're gonna want to, without Mike. Like we could do a minor illusion of something else. I feel like they're gonna want to see blood.
Might be harder to fake if they're right up close. Though.
That's true.
Also, sorry, not to get into too much nitty gritty, but Thoven was undead, right?
Right.
Yes.
So there's not going to be blood.
Oh, that's true.
Throwing him off a tower is not going to do anything.
Yeah.
So he's got to like rip him in two.
Why don't we get Jim, fake Jim, and dress
Turn
him
him
up?
into something and then kill him?
And then tear him apart. I don't know.
So that would be so like new Jim is killing old Jim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A metaphor for his new life.
Yeah. There's
Okay,
got to be some catharsis in that.
it's poetic.
It's either that or we like get a sack of bananas and turn that into something that we rip in half or throw into space.
We do like bananas.
Just something convincing. If anybody's got any ideas.
I've got so many bananas in my car, so Tom is just there.
Yeah, to remind you to remove those.
If we just need like a flesh-looking thing, I can make one of my spirit animals. But I don't think I have anything that looks. Even if you like made it stand on 2 feet and wear clothes, look like everything.
Polymorph can transform. I mean, we
Isn't it
can
just
dig up a
animals?
body, polymorph it into something, and then kill it again.
What?
We could dig up a because I mean we're surrounded by tombs and graves, right?
Aren't the dead people up here like walking around rather than buried in the moon?
Are there any buried bodies on the moon?
No.
Oh.
Does anyone have a spell that you can like banish someone
Yes, I got
to another
banished.
plane?
Yes.
Can we do that with like a dummy thing, so that it's like anything physical is not going to work in terms of throwing someone off something? Or I'm just thinking if
How did I keep getting these backwards? Thopte killed Thoven.
Other way, but yeah, Thoven killed Thopte.
Yeah, how did he do that?
You weren't here for it. All he knows that the skin is left.
Oh, so okay, that's easy. That's almost easier.
Did we have any skin?
You just got to peel a banana.
we did have skin,
Banana.
I know that I would have saved some skin somewhere.
Yeah. I
You
know
still collect
that
the
would.
stuff for your golem.
What kind of skin did Thoven have?
Like very gaunt,
Human.
desiccated, human skin on the majority of his body, but a jaguar face.
Why don't we just? We could get if I've got one of my spirit animals as a jaguar, can we chop his head off? Can we chop his head off and just be like, and
The
like
problem
put a
with
hand
if you
next to it?
killed it, it immediately like
Yeah,
dissipates,
Wow.
it deapparates.
Then
but then Parter can summon animals though.
Yeah, I
True.
was just looking.
we could do that,
They
or
all disappear though because they are also celestial.
I
We
think
I
so.
believe.
we can just grab old Jim, teleport him into the place, turn him into something, and lop his head off, or lop his head off and then turn it into something. Nobody looks enthused about that. That's okay. We can do something.
I'm just
I think everyone's thinking about. Oh, what can we do?
Yeah, just trying to work it out. Just having a look through my spells, see if there's any.
I've got Tensor's transformation. No, that doesn't help.
Yeah. So Parter's conjure animals, they're spirits rather than actual animals.
Why don't we kill one of us to 0 HP and then use one of our spells to bring you back when then nobody's looking?
Why? What do we get out of that? Then?
Well, I'm thinking we disguise Mike and then kill Mike, and then I can cast my what was the one I did the other day? Oh shit, where is it?
Oh yeah, the healing one.
Yeah.
But I can also touch you and give you my touch yourself points as well. Like the healing thing is easier now. But
Yeah.
I guess we could just murder each other, but as Mike, as Thoven.
Mike likes a bit of death. And
Parter, roll an intelligence check.
Oh, I'm not very
He's got something that we can use.
Plus, I think if you
intelligence.
killed me, I'm trying to think if I would stay in whatever form I was in.
Oh, that's a good point.
I've got one
No,
minus one
as a changeling,
intelligence.
you would revert back to your natural state.
Also,
Okay.
my status god would not be happy if I died again.
I rolled a 2 and I've got -1 intelligence.
Okay. Yep. You're just nodding along.
Oh no!
That's just like a relax.
What if I slap
Can
him?
you
around?
use your? Can you
Oh,
not use?
You can do
Can you use your?
Thank
Use your inspiration. Can you roll again or not?
Oh,
Yes.
no, I rolled.
Yeah, you
really
do have
bad.
heroic inspiration. You could roll again if you want to.
Or I could just use lucky.
Or
Did,
that.
did slapping him help? Can I do it again even if it didn't?
Sure.
10?
10's enough. Because all you're trying to remember is the fact that you've got a cantrip
I've got a cantrip, everybody.
called Minor
Okay.
Illusion.
Is that enough? Just minor illusion.
I've got that. I was gonna have any shit.
Yeah.
He was going to make any shit
Yeah.
up.
So
Right, Mike.
So minor illusion can only create objects, but once something's a corpse, they're technically then an object.
Oh,
So if you were to have
I've got
a
it,
fight
boys.
and like one of you fell off, you could then at the last moment do the whole Texas switch and just like create a minor illusion of like Thoven
Kansas
dead on the
City Shuffle.
floor.
I feel like this is that scene in Now You See Me with the.
As long as like Thoven falls out of view for a second, you just be like, "There's his body." Uh-oh,
it's
he's turning into mist because he's a lich.
oh, that's
So-
easy then.
If I wait down the bottom, I can turn you into Thoven. Sorry.
And I'll turn your.
You don't need
pants-
to turn anyone into it. You just need to create like the body for someone to find.
Create the body. All right.
So I'll do the falling and pooping,
And dying.
and then I'll move out the way, but there'll be a body there, and then you'll minor illusion the body into Thoven.
I'm just gonna stand at the bottom and go. He killed him. And he shit himself too.
But what's the
Just
body?
narrate it.
What's the body at the bottom?
When you,
Your minor illusion.
but
Yeah, but
you
you-
need to put something there, and then minor illusion whatever it is into the body.
Mike, you're just going to have to die, and then I'm going to have to use my magic to bring you
Oh.
back.
As long as you, Mike, as long as you fall out of view, you can use a spider climb to
Yeah.
like stick
Yeah,
something,
and you
or you can turn
invisibility.
invisible.
Yeah.
Or die. Or you
But
can die.
And
No.
just double checking that people are going to fall for this in that Jim's thrown Thoven out of whatever.
Yep.
So what
And
we
kill
do
him.
is here's the
But you
plan.
know he's a lich. So what you know about liches is that they have a phylactery. And when they die, they turn to mist and return to their phylactery. So there will be no body to examine.
Great,
Come
that's
again?
handy.
So,
So just
We need
instead
it.
of the minor illusion body, just cast that gas.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you could just make the body looking like Parter can make the body go into mist and be like, oh, he's dead.
Okay,
I'll do that.
we took the real scenic route to get here, but why don't you, Jim, fight Thoven Mike on the roof?
Mhm.
Am I getting this right? Thoven or Thopire?
Thoven.
Thoven.
Thoven. Throw Thoven off the roof.
I
We'll all
didn't plan
go-
this to be
Woo!
these two like names to be this
It's
similar.
it's very confusing. Is it an active volcano? We'll throw
You're
it off the
fighting
roof.
in an active volcano.
So you guys are fighting on the roof, and we'll gather everybody to be like, "Oh my God, they're killing each other, and they smell terrible, or not? They don't smell terrible yet.
One of them smells worse than the
One
other.
of them smells worse than the other, and then
Which implies one of them still smells.
I think he's pooped himself.
pooped
I
themselves.
think he's starting to poop.
He's turtle heading.
So my druid craft can create a little smell, a faint odor of skunk.
We've got the smell
We've
cooker.
got-
Yeah,
smell
That's
it.
great.
It's
It's
just
like
these
Chad.
testicles.
Chad can do like.
I got that part covered, buddy. So you guys fight on the roof. We draw a crowd to be like, they're killing each other on the roof and shitting. And
Oh
then,
no, our poor king.
and then Jim will throw you off of the roof, but on the side.
Mhm.
And then as you go down, we'll all run around, and that's when Potter, you just gas it up.
Yeah.
And then Jim on the roof. You're now king of the moon. Everybody obeys you, and tell that dragon to get down from up there.
Love it.
Done.
It,
Oh,
great.
yeah.
That was
Yeah, easy.
significantly
Done.
easier than we made it out to be. Great.
Now let's do it.
That's so.
Let's go.
Should
Okay.
we
Who's got-
gather everyone?
Yeah, who's the most persuasive to get people over there? Probably.
I mean, I've got +9.
Oh shit.
That's pretty
Imagine
good.
A is quite persuasive.
I think I am, but my internet's been pretty slow, so I can't
Oh,
confirm.
do we do a look for
Mine
it?
sounds very.
Persuasion +10.
Oh,
Oh,
great.
There you go. Yeah. Okay, well then I'll just hang out at the bottom of the church smelling. The rest
Just
is
turning your weaknesses into strengths.
Exactly.
All right, so you approach the necropolis, and you can see your dwarven monk friend outside. And he catches your eye and gives you a curt nod, and kind of like gestures for you to come over.
Oh.
Who?
Hey, hi, hello. It's it's me. So, have you thought more about what you want to do? I see you here with a handsome lad.
This isn't just any handsome lad. This is
Your king.
your king, and
Oh.
we've heard that that what's his name, Thoven,
Thoven.
has been spotted, and he's still shitting everywhere, and
So he didn't disappear?
so he did. He shit himself, disappeared. He's back.
Oh shit!
That's
He still
that.
smells really
right.
bad.
Oh yeah, it smells fucking rank around here.
It smells
All of a
really
sudden.
bad, right? Everywhere. It's this weird smell, like almost necrotically bad. It's like really odd.
Really scratches the back of your throat.
Gives you a bit of a chill.
Yeah,
Yeah, and so-
someone's running their their gnarly fingernails up my spine.
Mm.
It's
Yeah.
horrible.
To save the city from
Ugh.
smelling like this literally forever because the shit king is running around again.
Turned from a city to a shitty.
A complete shitty.
Oh, I like that. You should put that on a t-shirt.
If you didn't already have inspiration, you should have it now.
Oh, ultimate hero inspiration.
Mostly shit stuff that's getting people inspiration these days. Yeah, Jim's gonna sort out the shit anyway, so nothing to worry about. It'll all be over within an hour. But yeah, I think it's all gonna kick off very shortly. So you might want to, I don't know, gather everyone to come see.
Sure. Yeah, I can go back to my guard post and like bring the guards people here if you want to.
Just in case, yeah.
Sure. Yeah, no worries. All right. Well, I'll leave it in your capable hands. Apparently, that Thoven's back. It's just definitely above my pay grade. So if you want to take him on, I did witness him personally turn a god inside out. So,
Yeah,
that's
but look
on
at
you.
this guy. Look at him.
I mean, he is a beautiful specimen. I'm not going to lie. So, hey. Sorry, I was looking at him for too long. All right, I'm going to go, but I'll be back.
Okay, bye.
Sorry, yeah, I'll be back. Right, you hold on the
Cheerio.
fort. Okay, see you soon. Cheerio.
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 Cheerio. He walks off, leaves the doors closed, but in front of you.
Great. Get up on the roof, Jim.
Go.
So you open these huge Gothic double doors that lead to the foyer that has this abstract art made of obsidian, kind of like this black glass that forms these weird intertwining shapes in alcoves that flank the black marble that leads you into the main hall where you find that throne of skin. But there are two staircases that lead up, and then it starts spiraling up in like a almost like a DNA intertwining kind of structure
Helix.
that goes like a helix. Thank you very much. Like a helix going up the tower. So you proceed to climb these darkened stairs, bypassing multiple doors. As Jim starts asking more questions about talks to Mike. So, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a spell at you, and then you can throw a spell at me, and I'll fall backwards, and I'll thrust another spell at you, and we'll just go back and forth like that, and I'll take a knee at one point. You can kind of come over to me, and then I'll cast a spell like in the last second, and I'll just uppercut you, and you can just fall backwards off the tower. What do you think?
Awesome. Can we have like a code word so that I know when to dramatically jump off the side?
Sure, kumquat.
Kumquat.
Yes.
Sure. Okay.
And I'll scream it as I punch you.
Make it convincing.
I think
God.
that sounds great. Cool. Okay.
Tim, why did kumquat come into you?
Yeah, that was fucking weirdly
It
quick.
was too quick.
Find out on Crit Bed After Dark. So you go up the helix spiral staircase until you get to a point where there is a balcony that overlooks, so about halfway up the tower, but just before it starts turning like semi-ethereal. And you walk out onto this onyx balcony, and it kind of surrounds about 180 degrees of the tower itself, so you can kind of walk all the way around it, surveying the majority of the town, or the city, the necropolis of Thopte. And as Jim stands there, just the updraft accidentally like tussles his cotton shirt, undoing a couple of buttons, revealing an oiled chest. Like define, he's not a body that's obviously worked out for the glamour muscles, just a body that's developed just almost out of a
Hard labour.
just a result of just hard work and labour, more than anything. Just practical muscles, but they just look
Practically
good.
oiled man.
I
Yeah,
was going to say, he's pre-oiled. I mean, he's dead, so he doesn't sweat,
He
right?
looks like it. He's like
it's kind of like a clammy corpse, but it resembles oil.
organic muscles,
Yeah.
Nice.
not processed.
And Spoopy Milk Penguin says he's rubbing a can of Pepsi on his forehead. It's the taste of a new generation. Half of it goes on his chest. Anyway,
Really picturing his chest, haven't you?
so right, we're ready to go.
Oh, the chest.
Yeah. I don't know why you guys climbed the stairs with us.
No. I'm down at the bottom going, oh my
hi.
god,
Hey!
they're fighting. Oh, everybody.
Oh shit! Run!
Oh no!
Mike, run!
I'm Thoven.
Okay, so you transform. You're just a hunched, sort of 5'4" man, leaning on a staff with a ratty, dusty grey cloak.
Hot.
And Jim immediately gets into character.
How's his chest?
What? Thoven's chest?
Nothing like
Concave.
Jim.
Just for comparison's sake.
It's
Concave, flaky.
It's concave and grey.
Bit of eczema.
It's just piecemeal. It's like a little bit. It's just sunken in because it's eaten into his ribs. There's like little pockets of hollow flesh that expose a desiccated grey bone underneath.
It's like the
All
inside
right.
of like grey cardboard.
Yeah. Jim immediately gets into character and goes, "Ah, you foul beast! Take this!" And he kind of like thrusts at you and casts prestidigitation. And there's a harmless sensory effect goes off, like a little firework from his crotch over towards you, Thoven.
From his crotch,
Um, Mike, can you roll a performance or deception check for me?
13.
13. Okay. Meanwhile, left. So Aya, Chad, and Parta are downstairs at the moment, and Aya's the one that's going to be drawing the crowds in.
Was so perfect on that. Meanwhile,
and she's gone. Well, yeah, Aya's literally gone away to like gather all the crowd, so that makes sense.
Oh, there she is.
Aya, you've gone out to gather some crowds, so roll your persuasion check. So roll a d20 plus 10.
Yep. Dun, dun, dun.
Or if you want, you can nominate someone to roll for you.
It's rolling really slow. 18.
Total?
Plus 10.
Oh, 28.
You said plus 10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, plus 10. 28.
Fucking hell. Yeah, so you go out and you start shouting that there is a battle happening at the necropolis, that Thoven is now fighting someone on the battlements. And immediately, like, everybody drops stuff, like the libraries, the workshops, the research centers, all empty. Combination of like monks and golems and necromancers filter around the street, and there is a huge crowd starting to form at the base of the necropolis whilst they look up to see the battle happening about 15 or 20 stories above them. There's just like flashes of light and these two little figures on the balcony like fighting against each other. Now it goes over to Mike. What do you do?
I, in a confident, low voice, I bellow, "You think you can defeat me?" And I want to, hold on a second. I don't want to harm him. I want to pretend, but hold on. Just for a little bit, I want to use telekinesis and like pick him up.
Okay, yeah, sure.
But I'm going to bellow. I'm going to choke the life out of you. And I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to squeeze. I'm just going to pick him up. But I want him to pretend that like I'm choking you.
Okay. Jim rolls a dirty 20 on his performance check, and he grabs his throat and starts going as you pick him up in your choke.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, what are Chad and Parter doing?
I'm just watching.
You've got to be prepared to set the gas.
Yeah, it's a cantrip. I could just click my fingers; they'll be there. I ain't not worried. I'm just front row watching this. This is amazing.
We're just like knocking the narrative along, like, oh, he's got him.
Yeah. Oh my God, he's killing him.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm clapping.
Turn him into skin again.
Yeah. Yes, him.
Oh no, you did that before. I saw you before. You totally can't do it.
Yeah.
You totally made that guy's skin.
There's kid stains on it now.
That guy looks super tough though, and if he wins, I sure would follow him to the ends of the earth.
Yeah, he's pretty hot.
And he's
I wish he was my king with that hair.
Look at that chest.
Is that
As
Leo?
other equally affirmating murmurings of like, no, he's pretty hot.
Someone else, this could have turned into the new party moon under his reign.
I don't want Captain Concave being my king anymore.
Captain Concave.
He smells like shit.
It's what I said.
Oh, that's why it smells so bad.
There's a big 10-foot radius around Chad right now. Like no one's standing next to him. Like,
I'm just whispering to myself. Yeah, he looks great. He smells like shit.
Meanwhile, Jim goes back and he waves his hand and gives you a wink, Mike.
Yeah.
And as he waves his hand, like there's like pink glitter sprays from his fingernails.
I drop him and like I fling myself back as in.
Okay.
Ah! Oh no!
Jim somewhat clumsily lands on his knee and fist and kind of lets out a little bit of as he lands, but it's far enough away that nobody hears it because he's like 15 stories up.
What a move!
Stands up and goes, "You foul creature! I will not let you lead these people into oblivion!" And then waggles his fingers, and more gold sparkles comes out and surrounds Mike in like a tornado of gold glitter.
Can I pretend?
Cool.
I've just got
Go!
this picture of her really badly kind of spinning around like this.
Just turning around.
I'm acting like all the little individual bits of glitter are attacking me.
Okay. Okay, roll a performance or deception check, Mike.
Oh no. 23.
Wow, yeah, everybody's like, I've not even seen that spell before. I don't know what's going on. It's like tiny little metallic shards of like.
That's how powerful it is. He's
Yeah.
making it up on the floor.
It's like when you know the whole gold schlager and the gold slits your
your esophagus.
yeah.
Like
That's
that.
what it's doing to me.
4,000 tiny cuts of glitter.
Into my soul.
I wouldn't want to mess with that beautiful man.
That spell's as golden as his hair.
So, Mike, what do you do next?
I don't want to do. I don't actually want to do anything to him. I want to. Okay, I will. cast minor illusion and hold on a second. Can I create? I want to create like the sound of thunder.
Thaumaturgy? That has that.
I can do thunderclap.
I can create a sound.
Can? Yeah, with Thaumaturgy you can, yeah. Like a thunderous sound, like a booming sound.
Yeah. I want to just be like.
Yeah,
But
what sound do you create?
Loud thunder while I'm going.
Thunder.
Yeah, loud
Cool,
thunder.
yeah. So you all hear atop it, like whilst this like glittering tornado is going around, Mike puts the hands out, looking like Thoven, and like this just thunder just goes
He
across
shit
there.
himself again.
Don't do that.
That's a big shit.
I want to be like shouting to him. Not shouting, I'm just talking loudly. You are nothing. And
Okay.
then thunder.
And I mean, all the glitter just drops to the floor, like just disappears, like fades out. What's everybody down the ground doing?
So far, just a constant live updates. Like, he's shedding. It's glitter. It's constantly.
Someone's taking bets, you know, like, I like that.
Oh, meow. Okay, great. So what I'll do is I'm going to give advantage to. Actually, no. Everybody roll a deception or performance check that's on the ground. 2 of you need to get 16 or higher on your performance or deception checks.
I got a 14.
10.
Okay.
Shit.
I rolled a 9, but mine is 10, so 19.
Okay, so you pass, but the other 2 fail. So Jim doesn't get advantage on his performance roll now. So he's just going to do a straight roll to kind of look like the thunder's like pushed him back. He's going to stumble over near the guardrails, almost like he's going to fall over the guardrails.
Fuck, I hope we don't kill Jim again.
He got a 17, so he performed it like pretty well.
Great.
Like he stumbles over to the back and like arches his back over. A few more buttons come undone as his golden hair
What buttons does he have?
drapes over 32. He's about halfway down. He's now draped over there, but he like heroically grabs onto the guardrail, pulls himself back over, and goes, "I won't let you intimidate these good people of Thopte. You shall die tonight, evil wizard."
And then on the ground, we're like, "Yeah,
Woo!
I'm going to swoon and faint.
Take your shirt off.
You'll fight better. When we thought he was gonna like, fall, can I, secretly do that? Like,
Yeah. He's like, "Take my ethereal missiles," and he gestures over to you and casts dancing lights, and 4 torch-sized lights just kind of like very gently pop out of his hand and like casually move over to you, Mike, and enter your chest slowly.
my concave chest.
It's more concaved.
his chest can't take it. It's too small."
Oh, no.
Thoven, you'll go.
No.
Thoven. I love how you're just massively undermining my BBEG, my the main antagonist. So Mike, you'll go.
Okay. I'm going to I don't want to actually hurt him. But it's so tempting. He's just so hot.
Just start making out on the top of the roof.
The battle scar as well.
You can have a peaceful transition of power.
Can I No, I can't do that. Hold on a second. Sorry. I should have come prepared. Okay, think Thoven.
Can you be saying that out loud?
Can
Oh
she?
no, my concave chest.
Can she cast something but intentionally fail it?
Yeah, you could. You can intentionally fail it. Yeah,
So you could cast something epic, but he just
like miss on purpose.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Melf's meteors.
Mouse minute meteors.
Yep, and I want to aim them towards him, but like catch his cheek, or like
It's a classic school play of like you put a sword underneath someone's arm.
Yeah. And I want them to, if it's possible, damage a little bit of the building and like go close enough to the audience so they're in on the action. They interactive.
Nice.
They feel like oh no. So
get the crowd invested in it.
Yeah. Make them like realize it is real. Like this is burning, but also get a little bit of Jim.
Roll an Arcana check.
Oh no. 23.
Oh, amazing. Yeah,
Nice.
you put on an amazing check. Like you summon meteorites from the sky and they come down. You control them and you send them out towards Jim. Like one just does graze like his cheek and he's like, fuck. Like, it just gives him like a cool, like a little like cut on his cheek. But a lot of it hits like the onyx tower, sending like chunks of onyx down, impacting the floor, and other meteorites like cascade off and they hit, and around Aya, Chad, and Parter, like a whole bunch of shields start going up from these necromancers, like protecting themselves and you in like a bulb. So like meteorites like hitting the crowd, but all of these shields are going up, like stopping the damage. So yeah, you're all in it. Like these big fire bombs are going off, like chunks of onyx are falling down. There's all this light show going up there. You three on the ground roll another performance or deception check, and your DC is lowered to 14 because of the meteorite show.
I did shout, "You will never be king."
I rolled an 8, so with 10 it's 18.
So you pass. What did you get, Kahlil?
10 total.
10 fail and
14 total.
14 exactly. There we go. So you give advantage to Jim on his next performance check.
Come on, Jim.
So at this point, like, right, he's going to roll 2d20. Okay, he needs it. He like goes down, and because he's actually cut, he rolled a 3 and a 6 on his performance.
Oh,
He's like, fucking God, Jesus Christ! It's really hurts.
not my face.
He looks a bit flustered, and on the next one, he's like, "Take my hand of death," and throws out a mage hand to like grab your throat. But it just like just very ineffectually just paws at your throat. He's gonna roll an Arcana check with disadvantage.
You're just tickling your throat. Like
Actually, he's still pretty good. You still got a 17 even disadvantage, and so he kind of makes the mage hand look like a skeletal, like necromantic hand, knowing the audience he's playing to. He wants to like
Nice.
look like he can lead a bunch of necromancers, and makes it look like a skeletal hand is now choking you. And even though he was at disadvantage before, he looks kind of weedy at this point, but he's cast a spell that looks pretty good. All right, Mike, what do you do? Now you're being quote unquote choked by a necrotic hand.
Kumquat choked.
Not yet, not kumquat choked. Somewhat choked. Not to be confused with kumquat choked.
This is a special variety of choking.
I've been doing it all wrong.
You weak man. You think you can defeat me? I one up you. I cast Chill Touch to do what he's doing to me.
Yeah.
But again, don't touch him.
Right.
Just a ghostly skeletal hand.
Cool. Because your friends down below are giving you an advantage, roll your Arcana check with advantage.
Hold on, I didn't even see that. Okay. So 23. 22.
Amazing. Yeah, so you make it look super realistic, like this ghostly hand actually gets quite close to him. He's like, oh, right, cool. And there's all this dry ice like pouring off of the hand. It looks super zombie-ish. Like obviously it's a real, like actual spell. And he's like, Jesus Christ. But you don't actually connect with the skin, and it looks like both of you are casting the same spell at each other. And it's now down to who is the more powerful spellcaster at this point. The whole fight is coming to a climax. The rest of you, DC 12, performance or deception check.
Natural 20.
Oh shit.
So 22.
18.
12, 18.
So
Yeah,
22.
so you all pass. So you give advantage to both of them on the next one.
Cool.
Okay. It goes back to Jim.
Bring it on, bitch.
Down there, we're like, they're both equally matched, but one of them's hotter, so.
So who knows? It's anyone's game at this point. Jim waves his hand for you to and winks with his other eye for you to cancel the spell. As he cancels yours, so it looks like you both cancel spells. And he goes, "This is super!" And he runs up to you and kicks you in the chest. It goes, "Kumquat." Goes to kick you off the balcony.
Okay. I use my parkour skills to dramatically fly back.
Okay.
More than just a casual jump.
So he's going to roll an acrobatics check or an athletics check to kick you with advantage. You roll acrobatics check with advantage as well to fly backwards. He did okay. He got a 13.
I can't even read this. I need my phone torch.
It's too dark.
Okay, it is too dark.
Don't forget to shit your pants as well.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. 12.
12. Okay, it looks a bit awkward. But
Okay, fine. Wait. I'm gonna use lucky.
Okay.
I need it to be mega.
Yeah.
Wait, let me just mark it off. Hold on. Okay. Cool. Let's do it again.
Go for it.
Okay, 19.
There we go. Yeah, so he goes up and kicks you. It's a little bit off of the mark because he doesn't actually want to connect with his foot, but you sell it, and you go tumbling off of the balcony, falling backwards like Alan Rickman at the end of Die Hard. At the last second, he casts Prestidigitation, instantly cleaning or soiling an object no larger than 1 cubic foot. So he makes your cloak smell of shit as he kicks you off of the balcony and starts thrusting as you fall down. Yeah! And then there's one of those gladiator things where he points at the sky and does that.
No.
What have we
What have we
done?
done? Yeah, what have we done?
It's
Exactly what we set out to do. I'm so proud of us.
the direction where I'm falling is that
Yeah.
like round the other side, so people can't.
Should be.
They've seen me fall, but they can't. I can quickly onto the wall.
Right, so roll another, because this is spider. No, yeah, roll another athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
Are you going invisible as well and then doing spider climb?
Yeah.
Otherwise,
We got to cover our tracks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Or she just turns back into Mike, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you've got the soiled robe on you.
Oh
True.
yeah.
Get that off first.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
I'm-
leave it on the floor.
So
I'm
before you tell me the
invisible.
number,
Yeah.
I'm going to give you the DC for being kicked off a balcony. So your trajectory is already kind of away from the building. So it's quite a difficult feat of like you've got to try and angle your body in such a way that you're able to make the wind push you back towards the tower, and you've also got to time it so that when you're falling, you're going past like a flying buttress or a gargoyle that you can kind of latch onto the side of the building at the right point.
Parkour skills, man.
The DC for it is 17.
What happens if she doesn't
What did you
do it?
get? Or we'll find out.
So hold on. Acrobatics or
Athletics, your choice. The
parkour?
DC is 17.
I'm going to use lucky.
Okay,
You've got inspiration too.
you do.
I'm going to use inspiration. Okay, I used inspiration. I'm going to
Okay,
use
use inspiration. Yep.
lucky. I don't want to die again. Okay, 20.
Okay, there you go. So you angle your body like a flying squirrel, and you go past a gargoyle, and you you suck onto the side of the building. You use your innate spider climb to stick, and you cast invisibility on yourself. You're
Yep.
done. Parter, it's your go. You've now got to create a minor illusion of just like the corpse, just like poof, on the floor.
But I thought you said the corpse dissipates, right?
It does eventually,
Yeah.
but you got to
Make
sell it. The corpse hit
Okay.
first and killed him.
Okay. Can I?
And the shit as well.
I was going to say, can I do that? And I'm going to do it so it like goes into this poof, and then leaves just a squat shit. That's a bit like sliced out.
Yeah, you could just leave a shit there if you want to.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna.
But like a drop shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like splats out,
Laid.
Yeah.
like a body's landed on top of it. Yeah.
Okay, because Mike passed, and you don't have to like compensate for her missing the acrobatics and covering up like that she actually hit the floor. You can do it because you've been preparing for this with advantage. You've got to do an Arcana check with advantage.
Okay. Arcana.
And your DC for fooling everybody around you is going to be 18.
Oh shit! I've got -1 Arcana. Oh no, it's 10. No, I'm going to use my inspiration.
Okay, use an inspiration.
I've also got minor illusion, if it helps.
Didn't work. Didn't work.
So
You can
you
have
create
one-
something, but it's kind of looks a bit off. What were you saying, Alice?
Can we use multiple inspirations, or is it just the one?
Yeah,
time?
you can give inspiration to Marta.
You can have my inspiration.
Okay.
Roll again.
Come on. What was it? What was the DC?
18.
Are we going?
Nope. Nope. I'm kind of looking at Chad panicked here, just like.
Can I can either give him inspiration, but I've got +6 Arcana, so I could also, and I also have minor illusion, so I can
You can take over if you want to.
try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you very desperately here. I think.
Okay, roll
I think you
it.
need
So
to
you
do
need
it.
a 12 or higher on your die.
Nope, but I've got inspiration still.
Okay, roll again. This is the last one.
We used 3 inspirations on a shit.
It's about right.
I got a
Yay.
13.
You just spoke fire.
Jesus.
That's like
Got
5.
19. So as you're like both of you are casting, like you're reconfiguring the minor illusion as you're casting it because it's only a 5-foot cube, and you've got to try and sell the fact that Mike kind of went past a gargoyle. If you kind of compensate for like the amount of distance between that and the floor, and you've only got a 5-foot cube to work with. So you've got to try and make this minor illusion look like a corpse hit the floor, turned into mist, and left a poop behind. It's quite complex to do in like a fraction of a second. So, like between the two of you, you can combine your minor illusions, and you can figure it just at the last moment to make it look like a corpse at the floor. Poof, sickening crunch turns into a brown mist. Poof, and just leaves behind like a poop stain on the floor. And the whole crowd goes, "Wow!" and starts cheering. Like, Jim. And Jim's up there just thrusting, Jim. And everyone else is shouting down on the floor, Jim.
Can everyone else smell that?
I was gonna say everybody else smells that shit stain that guy left behind.
Yeah,
right?
it smells like shit down here now.
Yeah,
it smells real bad.
Jim.
It feels like it smells shit like down here anyway, but
Can I be like on the floor now, part of the crowd, going Jim?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you could have crawled down and like just Jim.
We did it.
Yeah. Eventually, like Jim walks his way down the helix staircase and comes out the front doors with his arms raised. He's just still pumping the air, Jim, and thrusting as he walks along, Jim.
Behold our new king, Jim.
Long live Jim.
Long live Jim.
And a whole roar goes up across the moon.
Did Bone Jim pay any attention to any of that?
Yeah, he's
Funny
still
you
up
should
there.
say.
Oh shit!
No.
As this is happening, like the wings unfurl with the whole chanting of Jim, which is the guy's name that who's been reincarnated. Jim. The wings unfurl. The bone dragon kind of pushed itself off of this ethereal spire tower, like this ghost tower, into the air, arcing up like past two of the moons, been partially illuminated by the two binary stars of the system, arcs over, like blocking out one of the blue-green moons, twists, and then comes down and dive bombs the crowd. And we'll
Shield
end
up, yeah.
tonight's episode there.
No.
We'll end this not with a whimper, but with the chant of Jim.
Jim.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Well,
the shortest
we're
reign.
Yeah, but we'll find out next week. Good
Indeed,
job,
we
everybody. I'm
will.
proud of us.
We did really
Yeah, you
good.
did super well.
You did pretty
Yeah.
good.
That was really, really good. Yeah, you've done exactly what you set up
Which
to
does not
do.
happen often.
That's the only time.
You gave us all heroic inspiration for shit stuff, and we
Yeah.
used all of it on shit stuff.
Fun shit.
So full circle.
Full
Yeah.
circle.
Right.
Exactly as intended, right, Tim?
It's like I know you. It's like I know you after 6 years of playing with you. What you do?
We did it.
Woo! Yeah. So we'll find out exactly what happens with Jim versus Jim next time. Yeah. But thanks everyone for joining us. Are we streaming next week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Okay. Cool.
It's
Right.
in
So
my diary.
yeah. Awesome. So we'll see everybody next week then.
Let's ask chat. Chat, do you want us to stream?
Chat. Do you want
Do you
us
want
to
us
stream
to
next week?
start?
Do you want to see the epic Jim versus Jim battle? JVJ.
Oh no.
No, we wait. Yes.
Spoopy seems to like it, as is Nightcat and Badgers and Spoons. So, yes, thanks everyone for joining us tonight, everyone in chat. Of course, as always, thanks to my beautiful players. That was so much fun. And I can't wait to see you all next week. So, thanks everyone. Take
Thanks,
care,
Tim.
everyone. We love you. And good night. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.